So my name's Katie Imborek, and I'm a clinical assistant professor of family medicine here at the University of Iowa. I work primarily at a clinic on the southeast side of Iowa City at our UI Healthcare Southeast Clinic. I'm also the co-director of the University of Iowa Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender, Queer, and Questioning Clinic here at Iowa River Landing in Coralville, Iowa. I did my medical school training at the University of Iowa, and I also did my family medicine residency here. I graduated from residency in 2011, and I've been on faculty at the University of Iowa since that time. Originally, I'm from Northwest Indiana, kind of very near Chicago, and I've lived in Iowa City now since 2004, so it's been a long time. Yep, so my role at the LGBTQ clinic, Dr. Knisley and myself kind of collaborated and saw a need for this clinic, and we worked pretty hard to get it all kind of put together, and we are the co-directors of the clinic and the two primary care doctors that staff the clinic on Tuesday evenings. So I find that working at the LGBTQ clinic is quite rewarding. In fact, it's one of my favorite things to do in all of my medical practice. And I find that working with the patients is just the best part of it. We have folks who sometimes have traveled many miles to come to see us. Sometimes they've had trouble finding good quality care in their own hometown throughout Iowa or some surrounding states. And I find that it's really an awesome thing to just be here and do what I do on on a daily basis with all of my patients, and have people really feel like finally they're being well cared for. So one thing that I've learned from patients at the LGBTQ clinic is just to look at patients who might seem like they're struggling from the outside, or that they're really having, day by day difficulties, and yet recognize how very resilient that this population is, how they have come through all of these struggles, and that they've really done it with grace, and that they just keep fighting the good fight, and that they really have a very hopeful outlook for things. And it's been kind of life-changing in some of those regards.